Alright, and we are live. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Okay. So let's get jiggy with it here. Yes, let's see. The alerts went off. Perfect. Oh, I didn't grab my phone. Shoot. I'll grab that real quick. Hello, Sly Wolf. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. There it is. And thank you so much for the resub. Super appreciate your continued support, Canary. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So, thank you so much. And hello, Canary. How are you? Alright, we are doing some more Midsummer. Today is the last full day for Midsummer, so we're gonna do a little bit of multi-boxing and get it done a little faster. Hello, Cinco. Welcome. Evening from the UK and happy 4th of July to all my American cousins. Happy 4th to you as well. Not that you really have to celebrate it, but thank you anyways. Yes. Hello, my love. I'm good. Just desecrating fires. Yes. You and me both. And hello, everybody. So happy 4th to everyone who is here. And happy 5th to any EU people. Or whatever time it is for you over there. Oops, missing it. So as you can see, we're digging right into it. And, yeah. It's ridiculously hot today. So, it's supposed to get up into 100. It's already in the mid-80s. I'm melting. I have pulled out all the stops. I have 2 little fans on me. I have 2 glasses of ice cold, one coffee and 1 water. I have my wet towel around my shoulders. So let's hope. Hope I'll be okay. I really wanted to stream today, darn it. Tired of skipping days cause hot. It's ridiculous. So, you know, in fact we're gonna scoot this closer a little bit. There we go. I'm also sitting down and trying not to move too much so that I make sure I don't use much energy, which also helps prevent getting hot. Although my headset's definitely going to make me hot. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I debated on using my other headset, but the mic quality is worse. But it doesn't cover my ears like this one does. So, you know. That's okay. But yeah, so y'all get comfy, chillax, enjoy your AC if you have it. And we're just gonna hang out and do some fires. Some fire, fire, fire! Because it's the last official day of full-on Midsummer. Because, like, it ends tomorrow morning, which is just kind of silly, honestly. Because I definitely won't be doing it tomorrow morning, so today's the last day. Oh well. But yeah, so this is what we're doing. You know, want to just chillax and enjoy yourselves. Whatever you're working on. And this is how it be. And I looked at my list again of how many alts I have left to do. Why are you no blinkies? Don't do that. Don't start that. There we go. Anyway, and I have 18 alts left to get to 70. And that's just because I added some, so there we go. Oh, I finally got some rain here in the southwest of UK. Been a few months since we last had some. Deliciously cool and unhumid. I know it's not a word. It works for me. Unhumid works for me. Man, I wish we could get some rain here. It is dry. Everything's all brown and gross. Blech. Hi, Kraken. Happy 4th. Hello, Lazy Cloud. Happy 4th to you as well. Glad to have you here. Happy holiday. Don't set anything on fire, please. It's hot enough as it is. Hello, Bard. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? Oh, it's hot. It's hot already. I'll try not to complain too much. Come on, camera. I put you over there and you were fine. And now you're complaining. Why you complain? Hopefully that fixed it. Oh, doing good, you? I'm fine. Really, really hot. In fact, I might adjust my headset already because my head's already getting hot. It's already mid-80s, approaching 90 here in the Fahrenheit. And, supposed to get up to 100 today, so that's just lovely, you know. So let me adjust this here. Yeah, it's over 80 there. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. There. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the mic too much. Scoot that in a little bit. There we go. Question, can you help me with some transmog? I can't understand what they're asking. Maybe, possibly. Go ahead, what's your question? So yeah, y'all just try to chillax and we're gonna do some MIDSUMMERs. And also hello Tier 1, glad to have you here as always. Might turn up music just a wee. There we go. Trying to collect the Raging Tempest set from the Forbidden Reach, the green set, but I can only find the blue. The green set, let me remember. One of them is the upgrade. Yeah. The green set, let me go look at it here, because I know what you're talking about. I did all that. Primal Storms. Yeah. Okay. I believe... Let's see. Green is the upgrade. Yeah, green is the upgrade. I couldn't remember if blue was the upgrade or green is the upgrade. You have to use the upgrades on all of your blue pieces to get the green one. So, that's how that works. So you'll need, if you want the whole set, 9 upgrades, and those are BOP. So you'll need those on each of the armor types to be able to get the whole green set. So save your blue pieces. You'll want those. You gotta farm storm sigils? No, actually, you gotta farm reach rares for the what do you call those? I forget what they're called, but the little pink icon that you get from the rares there on the Forbidden Reach. Storm sigils upgrade, they don't change the color. They go from tier 1 to tier 2. Tier 2 to tier 3 is when you get from blue to green. Tier 1 is from like the original storms. It's the same set. And that's for storm sigils. And then tier 2 to tier 3 is when it changes color, and that's the Forbidden Reach. Yeah, knowledge, that's right. Thank you, Canary. So yeah, knowledge. You gotta farm rares. You only have tier 1? Oh, well there you go, I guess. I am sorry, I assumed you were getting tier 2 from the rares there on the Reach. Then yes, you're gonna need storm sigils if you're going straight from tier 1. But you can get tier 2 directly off the rares. And if you're already gonna be farming the rares for the tier 3 knowledge, then that's what I did. I didn't bother buying tier 1. I barely touched the Forbidden Reach. I took a break and skipped over it. Ah, gotcha. Is gathering the Midsummer Fires a fast way to level? Absolutely not. But it's easy. It's easy. So something to keep in mind is I don't speed level. I never speed level. I only do what's more enjoyable than usual. I do what's fun and easy. So, yep. Here we go. But you'll get a good few levels out of it, so in the 60s. this up a little bit. There we go. That should help. Wait, what's this? Playing video games for fun? Crazy talk. The heat is clearly going to you already. Pretty much you'd be surprised at how many people actually legitimately react to that. Well, they're all like, well, why don't you do whatever's fastest? I'm like, because it's whatever's fastest isn't always what's fun. So, you know. Okay, so we need to go up now. We don't want the city flame. Haha. Whoop! As I skillfully run into the wall here. At level 60, I do 700 flowers and get 4 levels off it. It takes about an hour and a half, so not fast, but not slow. Also, hello, Persephone. And yeah, I was saving it for 66 to 70. Because you'll get all the way from 66 to 70 with just the flowers. Takes me about a couple hours. But I am running out of time, obviously. And I still have a few left, so I'd rather do... I switched the races and the midsummer, and I'm doing 63 to 67 with midsummer since it's almost gone, and then I'll do 67 to 70 for races. So I had to swap it, which is not my preferred, but it's okay. It works. Take advantage of it while it's here. I do enjoy my time playing, thank you. Slamming my face into a wall is not how I like to spend my time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm doing the opposite. Starting the 60s journey and finishing with time walking. Yeah, see, I'm not doing time walking at all. I don't enjoy time walking, like, at all, personally. So I did professions 60 to 63, and then I was doing races from 63 to 66, which that's not even finishing all of them. That's just doing some of them. And then doing 66 to 70 midsummer, but I switched that middle part. Switched the last two since midsummer's almost over. Alright, here we go. Up to that one. It's just so fast. It's 67 to 70 just now in 45 minutes. Nice. You definitely have more luck than I did. I did not know we were supposed to enjoy it. Yeah, see, I just don't like dungeons. I don't like it. So, I have everything I could want out of time walking dungeons currently, so I don't have to do them until they add another, like the BFA would probably be next, whenever they add that time walking. Thank you for the follow, Hurin0. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome! And it definitely wasn't fast for me, but I guess you just get really lucky with groups. Because when I tried to do the Pandaria time walking at the start of the event, it took me just a couple hours just to do a handful of dungeons, and I'm like, I'm getting nowhere. These groups are taking too long. So that's the other part about dungeon groups. Unless you have a full 5 team, like, 4 including yourself, it's RNG. You don't know how fast the group's actually gonna get through the dungeon. And I don't like relying on other people to do things I want to do. So, that's another factor. I like results I can rely on. Just watched your video on tier set farming this morning, and now I can't stop doing fire assaults. Well, I'm glad, and hopefully it was helpful. And congratulations in advance on your tier. That's going to be quite lovely. I'm super pleased that even though it's a little complex for open world players, that, for the catalyst and all that, regardless, I'm super pleased that they've added a system like the catalyst, because now folks who don't raid can get, especially like, just Mog collectors, can get some of the transmog sets years in advance before we can ever solo it, because we're not going to be able to solo this if they continue as they are for probably several years. And I mean straight up solo. I don't mean like, with a buddy. That's not soloing. So I'm really pleased that they've added that. I also will be doing that once the leveling buff is gone. Nice. I don't know if this is your experience, but 100% when I do time walking on Alliance alone, I have the worst time. Horde generally are speedrun groups. Ironically, all the ones I was doing it on were Horde. So, it definitely varies. It definitely varies. Since I play both factions. I don't know, but it's fine. I don't like dungeoning anyway. I like being able to AFK randomly and not have to talk to people. You know. I'd rather just fly around and do things solo. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta pee on the fire. Here we go. Nice. Excellent. Not having to ask if I can go to the bathroom without being kicked from the content. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. I can't count the times I've had that. Yeesh. Or I'm just like, hold on, I need like 5 minutes. I really have to go to the bathroom. And they're like, you should have done it beforehand, kick. And I'm like, dude, I'm having some issues right now. I can't control it. Oh, well. I like time walking because it gives me a time limit. If there's no time frame, I need to do something, I won't do it. Yeah, totally understandable. Yep. That's definitely a good way, a good use of that. So, that varies for me. Like, I'll procrastinate if it's something I don't enjoy. So like time walking, I would literally procrastinate until the last day, and then probably end up not doing it because I'd run out of time. So, you know. But if I enjoy it, I don't have like a time issue. I just kind of go for it. So, but hey, I mean, as long as that works and it gets your butt in gear, then that's what matters, right? Hey, hope everyone has a fantastic day. Hello, Ravenous. I hope you have a fantastic day as well. Glad to have you here. We are getting some fires. Here we go. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Now we need to go, yeah, we'll go over to this one and then Ajar and up. Oh, Perfectamundo. So yeah. We're gonna try to crank out some MIDSUMMER today, because this is the last official day for MIDSUMMER since it ends early tomorrow morning. So yeah. Oh, my Dark Maid Fair's buff is gone. Oh well, I'll go get that on the next continent. Oh. So yeah. Depending on how well I fare, I'll attempt to stream longer today to make up for not streaming a couple days last week, because like it's super hot and I probably should not be streaming, but I want to stream, dang it. So we're doing it. Is it a bug that Undercity Fire kills me whenever I try to get it as Alliance? No, that's definitely not a bug. I'm pretty sure that's intended. Oops. Dropped my buds, my trailer. By Friday, I don't know what a Friday is. Friday. By Friday, I'll probably scream in horror when someone says time walking though. So ask me again this weekend. Accurate. Well, hopefully you don't lose too many of your marbles. Is there still a leveling buff in retail? There is indeed. It lasts until the 11th. According to the calendar, it is gone. Where is it? There it is. Down here. Welcome to Sanctuary ends at 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday. So, Tuesday night. Kraken, can you share what your next guide will be about? I mean, I don't even know what it'll be about. Probably, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I've been trying to get this this leveling stuff done. My sole focus was that. Probably, let's see. It is the 4th. So probably the trading post review, since I haven't done that one yet for this month. I usually put that out on the 1st, but I have leveling stuff to do, so. So that's a leveling buff, DMF buff, and Midsummer buff? It is indeed. It is indeed. Well, the Midsummer buff only affects killing monsters. It does not affect, it's not a general XP buff, unfortunately. So the Midsummer buff is kind of useless, but Midsummer itself, would you all get back here? Oh, you're having trouble phasing. Come on. Phasing between zones with the groups lately has been really not working so hot. Come on, guys. Let's go. Move you both. There we go. I don't know what's up with that. Just add that to the pile of bugs that have been around lately. Oh, okay. Just always excited for more Kraken content. Oh, well, thank you, Lazy Cloud. I do have a list of half-done guides that I'm working on, but since I just finished my most recent major one, which was the tier guide, this week's will probably be the trading post one. Because I haven't done July's yet. I haven't even looked at the trading post. Been too focused on the leveling guides. On the leveling spree. The phasey issues. Drives me nuts. We'll just auto you. Hello, drowsy clouds. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? I liked this month. Had a bunch of toy-related ones. I got 3 new toys because of it. Ooh, nice. Congrats. I briefly glanced at like what it had, and I was like, ooh, cool. But like, I haven't thought about it since because I'm glad we have a month for the trading post stuff. Stop. Let's get you up there. And you, where are we at? You're way behind. Just because I need to get this leveling stuff done first. Which is fine, it's kind of worked out because, you know, per usual, some of what I've been doing, as you can see here, has already been counting. I'm already half done, which is pretty funny, and I haven't done any trading post stuff specifically yet. I'm so glad it overlaps. I'm doing good. Finally finished my move back to Oregon. K Falls to be exact. Ooh, nice. Well, congrats. Welcome to Oregon. I'm up in the mountains, just 45 minutes west of McMinnville, if you happen to know where that is. Probably not. Most people don't. There we go. Okay, now for the journey up to Hyjal. Thanks. I hope leveling is going well. It is. I'd probably be done already if I didn't keep adding characters. I originally had like, what was it, like 23 or something, but then I added 8? I added a good handful more, so the number went up a little bit. But they're all in the mid-60s now. They're all 63 plus. So I just have races and Midsummer left. And I don't have many from Midsummer left. It's these 3 and then like a couple more on my main account that I can't multi-box with. I know that area. I used to work out in the woods out that way. Oh, nice. Well, then who knows? We might have crossed paths at one point. Funny how that works. Good iced coffee. I think my 2 fans, my iced coffee, my adjusted headset so it's not on my ears, and my wet towel around my shoulders and neck are helping. I don't feel woozy anymore, so let's hope then I can keep streaming. Nice. I'm working on getting a paladin to 70 today. Nice. Well, good luck in advance. Good luck, Reno! A lot of work, especially with the 60 to 70 bracket. Don't really care for the Dragon Flight leveling myself. It's a little on the rough side, this expansion. So, been kind of doing pretty much everything I can to avoid it. Let me assure you, you have far more than 2 fans. I was like, what? I mean, they technically have 3, but I don't have the big one on. Gotcha, I see what you mean. Well, thank you, Cinco. I appreciate it. Okay, down to high gel. Made it! Totally missed yesterday. I didn't realize what time it was till after the stream was done. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Well, welcome, Zula. Glad to have you here. Looks like one of those is phased. That's fine. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? Stream's going fine so far. Just doing some MIDSUMMER since it's the last official day. Let's see. Let's get this other one down here. Are we all completely phased from each other? Or is it... Yeah, I'll just fly us out. Yeah. Good old phasing. Yay. GIF. Okay. There, I can probably auto fly that one down. Let's get this one up there. I'm technically multi-boxing at the moment. I'm running 3 different accounts. Not all hardcore like I was yesterday doing 8. We'll just auto those down there. All the boxes. Indeed. Indeed. Doing good so far. First day it hasn't rained in like a week. My poor garden needed so much weeding and picking done. Man, I wish it was raining here. It's supposed to be up to 100 here today, which is just lovely. Already approaching 90. So, I might melt. Me too. Heat is not fun in Oregon. No, it is not. It is absolutely not. We Oregonians are not meant for it. We shrivel up like plants. Okay. There we go. Epic multi-boxing skills. Whoop. Here we go. Beautiful. Excellente. On your mount, boyo. My folks are visiting my bro in Louisiana. Apparently they can only go outside for a short while early morning and late evening. I'll take my rain. Right? Yeah, no. You enjoy a rain over there. Man. And the problem too is like it's so dry. It just, I mean, super high humidity is definitely no fun, but it's so dry. Alright. Thank you so much for the sub, Drowsy Cloud. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much! Almost every day is a storm here in Florida. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised. You mentioning all the boxes has got me singing little boxes. That's my earworm for the evening. Well, there you go. Perfect. Is it just me, or does it seem to take a little longer to log into the game on Moonguard? Been like this for a week now. It doesn't bother me really. I was just wondering if it's just me or not. No, it's definitely not just you. There's been disconnects. There's been phasing issues. Some of the cities are lagging. Like Stormwind was hard lagging yesterday. And Silver's been having trouble with Valdrakken. So my loading screens have been longer than they should be. It's not just you, Bard. Something's going on in the back end. I don't know if they're like working on something or like if it's another DDoS background thing. I don't know, but it's definitely not just you. I know Silver's been having trouble with a lot of disconnects. The one I've been getting is getting DC'd and then you try to log back into that character, and it's all like, a character with that name already exists. And I'm like, gee, I sure hope so. Can I log in, please? So that's been great. My poor French self getting horrified at hearing 90 and then remembered that Fahrenheit exists. All got a pair in 90 Fahrenheit. 90 Fahrenheit. If it sounds dramatic, it's Fahrenheit. Let's see. They need to phase. Are you in the wrong one? Probably. Who's in the wrong one? Somebody's in the wrong one. Where's Pi? There she is. Okay, well technically 2 of these are in the wrong one, and one's in the right one, so we'll just fly him down there. Beautiful. I've been having the same problems with Wrath Classic in the EU. Yeah, I've been hearing it's like affecting all of Blizzard games. Like there's been problems with it in D4, it's been affecting the classic servers. So I don't know what's going on over at Blizzard. Hopefully they're okay over there and it's not just on fire. So, yeah, it's oddly widespread. 90 Fahrenheit still sucks though? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's supposed to go all the way up to 100 Fahrenheit today. I hope it doesn't. Because, oof. But we'll find out. Okay, set you there. Whoops, skills. We need to talk to the Zedormi. Zedormi! There we go. Oof. Perfect. Click, click, click the dude. Clicky, clicky, click, 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 click. There we go. Okay. Oh, I remember when it hit 94 when I was in Germany and the Germans lost their minds. I can imagine. I don't feel like Germany must get that hot. That doesn't sound like it would be a normal thing for them. I wonder if it has anything to do with the recent DDoS stuff. Probably. I know they've had like a week or two ago, they had like multiple DDoS attacks like back to back, but I had an ad and missed it. What's oddly widespread? Disconnects, lag, slow loading screens, all that kind of stuff across multiple Blizzard games. So like retail, the classic servers, even EU, and I know D4, there's been a lot of reports of that. Which really sucks for D4, because I know people are trying to do the hardcore thing to 100 or whatever, and people getting disconnected and then logging back in and dying. I'm like, oh no. That's terrible. I didn't want to come over here. What am I doing? We need to use our pots. Pot. 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 Tomorrow's the last day of this heat wave, though. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. That is the nice thing about Oregon, is when we do have heat, it's not like repeatedly back to back for weeks on end. It's just here and there, which is okay. I wish it didn't happen at all, but you know. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go to Darkmoon Fair, and then we'll. Come on, guys. There we go. We'll go. Hopefully, Stormwind's not still lagging. It's 96 right now. It feels like 105 with humidity. Ew. High humidity is gross. I almost don't know what's worse, at least for me. Super high humidity or like super, super low, like 0. Alright. 2. Let's get out of here. Get everybody going. Any plans to give Hardcore Classic WoW a try in the future? Nope, not for me. I don't enjoy Classic or Hardcore type stuff. So, unless they do a crossover type event where anything we collect in Classic we get to keep in retail, then no. Like, until that day comes, then no. Which multi-boxing tools do you use? I'm triple boxing with WoW Open Box. Nothing, because using third-party software is illegal and against a Blizzard TOS. So I'm doing it manually. I used to use HotKeyNet, but that is now illegal and against TOS, and you can get banned permanently for using it. So I just do it manually. I just have 3 windows open, and I just have them on follow. It's the legal way of doing it, so. There we go. You humidity indeed. Nusen Dormal. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a different language? I only speak English, and barely at that. There we go. It is awful. It's so hot on our AC can't keep up. It's the hottest it's been in the house in years at 73. I just can't get it lower than that right now. I can imagine. I wish it was 73. I don't start like suffering until like the early 80s Fahrenheit. After that, it becomes too much. Good afternoon. Hello, Silver. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I mean, I know you possibly have food poisoning, but beyond that. Okay. So we can go get the fire up here. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay. I was wondering if they'd figured out what was causing it yet. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't said anything. I know they've done multiple maintenances. So, who knows? Hopefully they figured out at some point. Okay, we'll do a UE, we'll do down and around and then back up. Oh, after being pregnant in Texas during a 2-week 114 heat wave, I try to just be thankful when things are under 100. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I'm so hyped for classic hardcore, played the challenge for around 3 years now. Nice. I know a lot of people are pretty hyped for the classic hardcore stuff, so definitely good luck to anyone here that plans to try that. Not quite my flavor, but still, good luck. Dang, Zula, good luck. Yeah, no kidding. Exactly. Thanks. Bonus that, I'm in Michigan now, so over 100 is rare. It's just very humid, but that I'm used to. Well, that's good. Definitely good. Was that beeping coming from you or on my end? Probably my end. I have multiple people. I have Silver is on in the guild, so you're probably hearing guild chat. I have 4 different characters on in the guild. 3 of them are me, 1 is Silver. So, probably guild chat you're hearing. Food poisoning, what? What did you eat? I think she's mentioned it might have been the chicken. You know, the chicken she said she absolutely smoked the other day, yesterday. She said it might be that. Who knows? I came from her. I used some of the maps to get flight maps and expand exploration chiefs. Yeah, there you go. That's probably what it was. Play on words, and Stormer sounded like a bit like Nusendorma, famous aria from Puccini's opera Turandot. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Rip, poor chicken. Yeah, no kidding. It wasn't that kind of beeping. Must have been on my end. Oh. Yeah, no, that's all that's been going on mine. No beeping otherwise, just chat. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a little warm. It was 100% the chicken. Aw. Is the Sign of Iron buff only for characters at a certain level? Yes, it's level 60 plus, unfortunately. All time walking everything is level 60 plus. Unfortunately, they've restricted it. They started this in Shadowlands to max level bracket only, and every time there's a new max level bracket, now they're moving it up. So like in Shadowlands it was 50 to 60, well now it's 60 to 70. So yeah, it is silly. I strongly dislike it. I originally really liked time walking for leveling lower level alts because back when it first came out, that was part of the... Where's the thingy? Oh, here it is. That was part of what they advertised, was you can level with your low level friends. You know, some of you probably remember that. So you could go there like as low as level 30, I think it was, depending on what time walking was active. Because it was, each expansion had a different little intro. But still, no, they changed it. It's ever since Chromie Time was introduced, they put a kibosh to that, which is very unfortunate and kind of made me not like it. So there's that. Let's see here. Hello. Grab that. Man, it's only been like 40 minutes and my towel is already almost dry. Wine. Oh well. That's how it be. Oh, I need so much stuff from time walking, so I do them often. Ah, nice. Yeah, I did my major time walking farming. Well, before they added Legion, and then when they added Legion, I just did the minimal needed to get the Legion stuff. Thank you so much for the follow, Right Way Game. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Alright. Oh, more fire, please. Come here, you. No, come on, don't get stuck on stuff. Guys. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can get the other fire and just pee on this one right here. Oh, you just popped up in my recommended after watching one of your YouTube. Wow, as I started here, real professional. As I watched one of your YouTube tutorial videos, so I had to drop a follow and thank you for the awesome tutorials. Well, you're very welcome, and thank you again for the follow. I appreciate you popping by. You are welcome here anytime. I do pretty chill streams, I like to think. We just kind of chill, chat, and do whatever I'm currently working on. So, you know, pretty chill. Alright, now we're gonna go back up. Yes. Alright. So I think, because it's super duper hot, what we will do is I'll start like some micro breaks. Little 5-minute breaks. Every so often when I need to go refill my water and get my towel wet again and all that jazz. And also go to the bathroom because, man, I am woofing down this water and coffee and, you know, coffee in, coffee out, as they say. Alright. Let's go slowly. Man, I can't wait for dragon riding. I know that you can't properly multi-box follow with, like, dragon riding, but that's fine. Worth the sacrifice. I'm cool with that. I really wish you could have multiple characters, even with friends. Just, because you know the little, I forget what it's called now. Where you just turn into a whelp when you follow whoever's on the dragon. I wish you could have multiple, or at least up to a party, because how cute would it be to have all these little itty bitty whelps just around you? I'm like, oh my gosh, I would totally RP as a brood mother because it's so freaking cute. Hello, Kraken in stream. Hello, Antaluni. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Whoop, come back. Come here, you. I always envisioned you lived in Alaska or Fargo, North Dakota, because of that hat you wore in your streams and the tassels. Well, thank you. But I wish. But no, I got that from a Scandinavian festival. I liked it because it reminded me of Skyrim. I was like, it's like the Skyrim hat, but with the wrong horns. So I got it. And I'm a Elder Scrolls nerd, so you know. But I do wear that hat. when it gets cold. Keeps my head warm. Come here. Come on. There we go. Alright. Hard right here. Whelp riding, I agree it would be great to have multiple. Yeah, wouldn't that be freaking adorable? Because you can put multiple people on follow with regular flying, but for some reason they decided not to do that with dragon riding, which I guess is fine. You can have at least one, but you know. Oh well, is what it is. It's okay. I don't multi-box very often, except for when I really need to get stuff done and I'm pressed for time. Usually I'm too lazy nowadays since you can't use third-party software without rigging TOS. Which really sucks. I miss using HotKeyNet. That was the software I used. I even have a guide on how to use it. Oh, but you can't do that no more. That's okay. Are we in the right timeline? Are we in the right timeline? What timeline are we in? We probably need to change it, don't we? Yeah, I see explodies. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, Zadormi, take us back. Boop. Boop. And boop. There we go. Das better. Could be funny to see a guild going to raid as lots of little bulbs following the raid leader. Right? Exactly! A dude! That would be so cute. We need this. We need some whelpage in our lives. This is freaking adorable. It's so cute. Maybe concerns with PvP and dismounting and then multiple parachutes from the whelps. Yeah, that's possible, yeah. I have a series of macros now that help with multi-box automation. Well, definitely be careful with that too, just because I used to use macros as well to help with mirroring all that stuff. But it was specifically in their TOS that mirroring keys and mirroring abilities was against TOS, against multiple accounts, which is really annoying because that includes some macros, because I used to have macros that would do that too. But, you know, if you're outside of that, you're probably fine. Drives me nuts, but you know, whatever. I have a question. If anyone can help me out with an answer, I'd appreciate it. We'll ask away, Antiluni. We'll see what we can do. Basically, if it's helpful, it's against you. You're not 100% wrong, unfortunately. You're not 100% wrong. And thank you for the sticker, T-Ruin. That's adorable. With the addition of cross-faction gameplay, now I'm contemplating faction changing some of my characters because I like their horde race for me better. Nice, nice. Here we go. Here's the thingy. Get, pull, there, come on. Get in here. Get close enough. Thank you. Are you asking if you should or not, or? Wasn't sure if that's what you were asking there. There we go. These characters do not sometimes want to move properly. Come on, guys. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Up we go. Oops. Nope. Need to get mounted first. Can't fly. Now over to Red Ridge. My question is, if I ran a transmog run or something on an Alliance or Horde tune and got gear or mats, but the character that can use the item to learn it is transmog is a different faction. Can I mail those kinds of items to him on the same server, or do they have it where you can only mail BOA items and stuff? You can mail If it's BOP, you can't mail it. Just regardless of faction, just period. If it's BOP, you can't mail it. If it's BOE, BOA, if it's non-bound, non-boundable, that's the word, then you can mail it to any faction, and as long as they're on the same server. In 10.1.5, we're supposed to be able to, like, trade between servers as well or something. I don't know if that's going to include mail. But we're supposed to be able to trade between servers too in 10.1.5, so that's a thing. So, but if it's BOP, so like transmog from my raid that's BOP, you can't get up here. Mail that no matter what. There we go. As an ex-multiboxer, I spend a good deal of my time reminding ex-multiboxers what they are doing is against TOS. Then I'll always come in like, I found this program, it's not against TOS, and yes, it is. Yep, you gotta read the TOS thing, they're very, very specific. It's, anything that mirrors keys and is third-party software. So it's both, and or third-party software, it's both of those. So even like macros that run scripts and stuff is considered, but if it mirrors keys, you know, across multiple windows. I read the thing, I did a video on it a while back, so yeah, because it included me, it affected me. I had to make sure I wasn't going to get myself banned just for doing what I usually do. So, yeah. I'm sure they've got their reasons, but, you know, it's still annoying. So no, anytime you see me multi-boxing, I am doing it manually. Clicking on each screen, making them do their thing. If you can mail it between the same faction, you can mail it between cross-faction for your own characters. Yeah, if you can mail it at all, you can mail it. If it's a BOP item, though, you can never mail it. Interested to see how each server's auction house will be impacted after 10.1.5. Yeah, who knows how it'll happen. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it personally because I'm hoping that it induces some better options and maybe helps some of the prices on frickin' transmog. Moonguard's transmog prices are gross. But we'll see. It's specifically for trading. I don't know that it includes mailing. So you'd have to like physically trade between servers. But like greens and cloth and stuff, I can send it in the mail to my other tunes. You can indeed, to both factions, as long as they're on the same server. There's been a few people who do it even after I warn them. I'm almost petty enough to report them. Understandable. Well, you never know. Blizzard might catch them eventually. It's just, they were pretty serious about it with, you know, warning that it'll be permabans. So I'm like, guys, I mean, do you really want your account permanently banned? That is not worth it, you know? Jeez. To be like, see, I told you. Love it. Is trade chat going to be cross-faction too? Not that I've seen. I would like it to be, but not that I've seen. I haven't heard anything about trade chat specifically. It would be nice though. My guess is it will almost balance everything out to almost like a global auction house. That would definitely be nice. Personally, I would like that, but, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people upset because they have their own little gouged niche prices. I dream one day we might not need to pay to Mog. That'd be nice. You never know. It might happen because they did remove the cost for the barbershop a while back. So who knows? Right, but I'd like to see that global database before Tuesday. Whoop. There we go. What if certain goods on my current auction house triple in price in 2 weeks? Well, sure, but I mean, you can't really see in the future. You're not gonna know. Are crafting orders already cross-faction? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't use the crafting order stuff. I don't really care for it myself, so I haven't. Like, imagine getting permabanned because you really wanted to sell Transmog and Moonguard. Right? That's not worth it to me. That is absolutely not worth it. Now, the auction house impact will be more indirect if trading from any server to another server in the same region. Yeah, it's not just an immediate global trade system. Craft. Exactly. That's so like all the people freaking out. That's why I'm like, it's not region wide. It's you know, just automatically everything auction house region wide. It's just the trading part. Like some of the auction house region wide, but you know. People are gonna physically have to go out of their way to trade stuff, so they're gonna have to be pretty dang serious about it. The average Joe probably won't. We'll go this way first. That's where all my gold goes to. Nice. Crafting orders or cross-faction, yes? Well, that's good to know. Noise. It's a step towards region-wide. That's like the next logical step. Yeah, I agree. Sounds like it to me. Okay, we're at about that time. Let's go ahead and take a break here. And this is my normal break time. So I am gonna go refill my iced coffee, get cooled off a little bit again because I'm starting to get a little overheated, and I will be back. I'm back. Onwards, we are continuing. I have somewhat cooled off. Decided not to go for another coffee, I just got some ice water instead. Since all my previous ice melted. And we're back at it. Let's see here. So I'm a little worried because we saw what that did to the materials markets. I suppose so. It has definitely been nice to just sell everything just automatically with the materials and stuff. I've been liking the region change personally. I still don't know anything about how crafting orders work. Same lull on better professions now. That's totally understandable. I shifted from must have all crafts to all my alter double crafting. Crafting got complicated. It sure did. It sure did. I feel that it was working on all my mechs. Let me start over. I was working on maxing out all my profession mains, but then DF came out and I was like, yeah, I feel that. I like the concept, but the restrictions in using the system just turned me away. Yeah, I'm not super fond of it myself either. Like, on paper it seemed really cool, but I don't know. I just haven't really liked it. Get that one up there. There we go. Eee. Come here, you. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to whatever you call that place. Twilight Highlands and then over. Welcome back. Well, thank you, Bard. Welcome back to anyone who went and took a break as well. It's so hot lately, I've just been goblin mode at home. I feel that. Like 90 plus here, even at 8 p.m. Yeah, it's gonna reach that here too. We're already in the mid 80s, almost 90. Supposed to supposedly hit 100 a day, which I wouldn't doubt. I'd say it's approaching it. And I'm getting a little melty. Yeah, I have a tailor and leather worker that survived for MOG reasons. Totally understandable. It's terrible for most people's gold making. Generally, casual players were able to pay for their WoW token each month with a few hours of mat farming per week. Now prices are so far in the tank they can't afford their tokens. Yeah, I'm not surprised. On another note, it should not be this hard to pick a race for a mage. Volpera. Volpera mage is adorable. I have one and I love her. I have a tailor and she's probably the only one that gets any use of her professions because she makes bags for my alts, which only requires Shadowlands tailoring, so it works out. Understandable. Stop with the phasey BS. Frickin' Twilight Highlands. That's why I'm a gatherer now. I sell mats rather than items. Old content mats actually seem to sell better than DF ones. I'm not surprised, honestly. Any idea where the time walking vendor is for Draenor? That time walking vendor is in Ashran, which is the Storm Shield / whatever the Horde version is. I can't remember. But our quote-unquote city hub. The Alliance one is down near the inn area. The Horde one's kind of in a weird spot, so I don't remember where that one is. There we go. Pick Worgen. When in doubt, always Worgen. Be original, play human. War Spear, that's it. Thank you, Silver. I knew Storm Shield, but I couldn't remember the Horde one. War Spear. I play a human warrior, so I'm very original. And I play a human paladin, so I'm even more original. I have God and anime on my side. It's funny. Human pally all the way, exactly. There we go. That direction. Yes. And it's a male human paladin too, so even more OG. He's the exact opposite of what my former friend wanted me to play. This is pretty funny. I started WoW with a female human paladin, then later branched out and made it a night elf rogue. So original. Hey, I mean, to be honest, like, besides new combinations, You could probably say that about any combo if it's from like classic BC Wrath era, you know? I made a human pally strictly because there's no elves available to be pallies currently. She used to be a belf. No alliance elves, correctly. Yeah, the only elf that can actually be a paladin is blood elf specifically, even though high elves should totally be able to be them too, because they literally were when they fought against the whatever lore. But you know, don't get me started on my high elf BS. I don't have a human yet. I don't know if I could do a Worgen caster. I do not like how cloth looks on them. Love the plate on my Worgen warrior though. Totally understandable. Where is this? Way over there? Alright. Yeah. My main forever has pretty much been a no Morlock mage. Nice. The Pally didn't make it to max level until like the BC or Wrath. Gotcha. Yeah, Alliance Elf. Yeah. Human Pallas are from the original Warcraft games. They're the OG. Exactly. OG! Can't get more OG than the RTSs. Maybe the board game, I guess, if you go back far enough, but... yeah. Here we go. Oh. Do 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 do. Isn't midsummer fun? It's not terrible. It's just, you know, when you have to do it on like 30 plus characters. That's okay. I still want to be a dwarf mountain king. My buddy told me mountain kings are a thing. Dwarf mountain king? That'd be kind of interesting. Here we go. I don't know what a mountain king would be. I mean, would that be like a shaman or something? Probably. Be the closest thing I could think of. There we go. Yep, I tried to tell them that, but they never listened. It doesn't help, though, that the main resource to help pick which item farm died a few months ago. Rip the Undermine Journal. True, that's right. Why did the Undermine Journal go under? Was there a reason for that? He is a lore nerd, I have no idea. Oh, well. There's definitely no Mountain Kings, like, as a playable class in WoW, so I don't know what it would be. Let's see, we're probably in the wrong one here. Yeah, I see World Quests. Alright. Sounds cool, though. The only Mountain King I can think of is Mr. Speaker Bronzebeard. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Excellent. Get those switched over. Okay, get everyone back on follow here. Mainly API changes. There are other Undermine exchange, previously Orbos exchange is good though. Ah, gotcha. API stuff. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I can be that for sure. Give me the title. Yeah, no kidding. There we go. Alright, let's get that there. Perfect mundo. Come here, kid. There we go. Okay, over this direction. And then we'll turn around. Now see, I'm an oddball and don't use those resources. I just sell what I pick up while questing, and if it sells amazingly well, I make a note of it and go back for more later. So you do more than I do. I don't bother with making notes of it at all anymore. I used to do a lot of auction house stuff, but now it's just whatever I get that is sellable, I post it on the auction house, and I don't even actually pay attention to it. I let TSM price everything for me. Because I don't really care. Here we go. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So, I just post whatever I come across, and it seems to work out. Pets take forever to sell, though. I have a lot of pets worth like 30k that are just not selling. I'm like, can you please just get rid of these? I have too many. Too many pets. That's okay. Down we go. Alright. I've never had luck selling pets. Half the time I have trouble giving them away. Yeah, they definitely don't sell very good. It's once in a blue moon when they sell, pretty much. Pretty rare. Okay. Now we turn around. Whee! I think it's harder to sell pets than it is transmog. At least on Moonguard it is. Of course, I'm not, you know, fighting competitively. It's just posting it. Oh, but that's okay. That is what it is. Yeah, for reference, I play on a full pop service where prices were lower than average before the change. I used to sell Goldthorn for 75 on average, and now I'm lucky to get 25G, which makes the farm like something like 220 an hour. Or, yeah, 2200 rather. English, I swear. Yeah, totally understandable. That's not too bad though. There we go. Perfect mundo. There we go. Adjust. Okay. Let's get the flames. Wherever it is. Get that. Get that. Perfect. Okay, and then we go down and around. Yeah, for 2k I'll spend like 10 minutes doing Dragon Erase role quests. Yeah, same. Same. Yeah. Definitely made it so the raw gold pretty much just rains out of Dragonflight content. Which is nice, but at the same time, like, I really kind of miss farming old content for stuff. Really don't like that they're purposely funneling us into the current expansion and then like immediately nerfing all of it afterwards. It's like, that's not fun for me. That's not, but you know, whatever. 2200 an hour would make WoW token almost 130 hours to get. It's absolutely dog poo. Anything below 10k, not worth it. Yeah, totally understandable. There we go. On as many alts as I can get until I get sick of it. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nope, come here. Let's go, come on. Okay, we'll go this way since I'm probably gonna need to talk to Zadormi. Oh, the material auction has changed, puts all the power in the bots' hands. Bots don't mind 2k an hour. Yeah, totally understandable. Are there even many bots left though? I haven't even seen any bots on my server. They're pretty rare these days. I used to see them all the time, but pretty rare these days. Yeah, when they nerfed the SL Gold rewards right before DF dropped, I was confused and rather ticketed about it. It was my first time experiencing that type of change. Yeah, it's pretty, yeah. They've gotten, it used to take them like every couple expansions before they would nerf something, but now they nerf it right after the expansion's over, and it's excruciatingly disappointing, and I don't, part of the reason why I don't do much gold farming outright anymore, because it's the same content over and over. If I want to do any raw gold stuff, I have to do whatever the most current one is. I don't particularly enjoy that, so I like having variety. There we go. Nice. Onwards. Roughly 70k estimated. Understandable. I've been farming the RL stock market and have not been I can't talk today. This heat's getting me. Oh man, we faced. Darn. Come here, you. Not having much better luck. Yeah, totally understandable. Why this character specifically? Where'd we go? There I am. You two, stop with the droppies. There we go. Oh, they had on low pop realms. I'm not surprised. Yeah, the bots are really good at hiding from players. Well, they'd probably have to be if they don't want to get reported. There we go. Nice, nice hurry. Okay. We got this one to do. But we're probably phased into the wrong one. Maybe. Question mark. Is it gonna do it? Or are we all magically in the correct one? Nope, yep, there it goes. I knew I had to give it a second. Okay. There we go. Now we're in the right one. If you ever see a druid picking flowers and they stealth when you get near bot. Maybe, unless they're on war mode. I do that myself. So I'm pretty sure I'm not a bot. I guess I have bot behavior. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, now we got... Perfect. They do it because it makes it harder to report them if you can't target them. Yeah, totally understandable. I do it so I don't get killed. Go. They don't generally use war mode though because they get killed. Yeah, there you go. That's probably why. I usually couple war mode with herb farming just because usually the only time I do any herb farming is when I'm trying to level. And war mode buff kicks it up a little notch. Oh, doody 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 doody. Midsummer fires are here, but not for much longer. Here we go. Beep. Bing. Beautiful. Okay. Now we got, let's see, we did Eastern, we did these two. So we want to do Northrend and Outland. Go ahead and portal away. Alright. With 4th of July holiday, I'm taking my time to knock out as many researcher events as possible. Nice. What you farming for? Here we go. Perfect. In we go. Let's see, I'll go to... We'll do Northrend first. We'll wait for the boat since we're here. Oh, we should go get our buff first. That's what we should do. we should refill our boof. There we go. Come here, you. Perfect. In we go. In we go, and in we go. Oh yeah, bot behavior in war mode is much different than war mode off. In war mode they generally go bear form when people get close. Gotcha. I sure do know a lot about bots. Are you a bot? Nothing, it's just a rather easy event to knock out weekly capital reputation quest. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright. Refresh our buff, and then we'll head back out and go up to Northrend. Oh, your stream brings luck. I just got Ashes of Valar when you started, and now I got TBC Reigns of Midnight. Dang, congrats, Fafnir. That must be why I have absolutely no luck with stuff. It's all going to you guys. Oh well. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the follow, Bellamy66. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. Let's get up to Northrend. There we go, there we go. Okay. Over to the boat. Hopefully Stormwind isn't super laggy. It's been really laggy in the Major District for some reason. I spent 3 years defending the difference between multiboxers and bots. Maybe I'm a little petty, but I have a vendetta against bots. Ban multiboxing, but still like a billion bots in the game. Sounds gonna make sense. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. There we go. Yep. There it goes. A little bit of slag going on. Oh yeah, I need to do my staff this week. Right. Might actually get that this week. Well, if I remember. Kinda got more important things to do right now. Ah, the boat's here! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't leave. Uh-oh. Stay right there, please. Wait for me. I got a trailer. I gotta park it. Yes! Couldn't have timed that better. Beautiful. Whew! Perhaps I should start sending my other characters to do BFD LFR for a shot at the Maji mod. Well, definitely good luck, because I believe on LFR it drops off of Jaina and not Mecha Torque like it does normal plus, if I recall. Hello Bellamy, welcome, glad to have you here. How are you doing? I wish you could update the imported talents while leveling instead of having to delete it every level and re-import. You and me both, Hannalus. I strongly dislike that that's the case. It's really annoying. That's why half the time when I level, I just don't bother with most of my talents unless it's an ability I really need. So most of my talents are pretty borked until I'm like in my 50s. It's not even my best farm day, but I'm hyped. I got in one day Invincible, Mimiron's Head, and Legion Midnight. I should play Lotto or some stuff on that day. No kidding, good gravy, Fafnir. Wow. That's impressive. That's insane. Take about 10 minutes each day and hunt them down. I like logging in each day 10 to 15. Thank you for your port messages. You're hilarious. I love it. Kraken, someday I'm gonna marry your nerdy arse. Hello, Angus. Well, unfortunately for you, I am not interested in marriage, but I appreciate you here nonetheless. Hello, Dragon Lair. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Come here, you. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, up to the northern stuff. Alrighty. Oh, getting ready for a nuclear disaster, but fine overall. Nuclear disaster? Uh-oh, that's not good. We don't need some nuclear disasters around here. No. Definitely not good. Well, hopefully you are safe. Ish. Safe as possible. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it's too hot, everybody. It is way too hot. I'm dying. I'm melting. It's killing me. Killing me! There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Delicious. Probably won't affect U.S. citizens at all, apart from other portion of deep concerns from politicians. Yeah, sounds about right. Yep. Hopefully he'll be okay over there, for sure. Because that sort of stuff is never good. And the unfortunate thing is most people can't do much about it. So, you know, blech. IRL sucks. Okay. River's Heart. Let's see here. Get that done. Getting close to being done. I've been skipping Pandaria and VoD just because they don't have very many fires and they only have one Desecrate, and the Desecrate is the one that really makes a difference because it's double, if not a little over double the the base ones, the regular ones. And there's a lot of phasing issues in those two expansions for some reason, so doing it with multiple characters is not exactly fun. There we go. And we want to go around Winter Grasp, because that one's a pain. I like how back in the day you could cheese the bots. Just put the unending treasure chest somewhere and the bots just click it unendingly. Really? You can do that? That's honestly hilarious. And the bot's like, well, maybe... Well, that one didn't give me anything either. Maybe if I just... Well, maybe one more. Just... Well, no, maybe just one more. That's honestly hilarious. I will, but a hell of a lot of people might find themselves with mutant children in Georgia, Turks, Moldova, and other Black Sea countries. Yeah, no kidding. Oof. Sorry for the saddening evening. Not your fault, Lair. It is what it is. It's the cold splash of reality, if you will. Unfortunately unavoidable sometimes, so hopefully you stay safe. Do whatever you can to stay safe, please. So, you know. I somehow ended up with a Draenei, Natal, Vopera, Nightborn, and Pandaren mages. Time to see which one survives. Yep. It's the Azerothian roulette right there. It's like a game show. Which one will survive? Well, good luck. Basically, they're programmed to click on everything that's lootable. Ah, that makes sense. That's pretty funny, though. Just duping them like that. No, don't do that. Come on. There we go. There we go. try to get around Winter Grasp there, because it really likes to dismount you if there just happens to be a thing going on. And then sometimes you can't even fly while you're in there, and you're like, let me out! I don't want to be here, please! It's terrible. Alright. Hackmaw's hammer. Let's get it. Fire, 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 fire. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I need a mount. I need a mount on her too. There we go. Okay. Onwards. I wish auto loot and tutorial options would just stay selected account wide. You and me both. And honestly, I wish all the options stuff here was just, like, for the most part at least, was account wide. So I feel like I'm constantly have to adjusting, especially like the water collision. Like, yeah, it's on in this character too. No, get off. Gross. Keeps turning my water collision back on. I'm like, dude, no. Freaks out my camera and my eyeballs. Right there with you, Zula. Okie dokie. Oops, not that. There we go. Into the fires we go. Here it is. Hello, sir. Give me your fire, please. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll go up and then down. Whoops. Perfect. Oh, real exciting though, isn't it? Midsummer, isn't the most exciting content in the world, but it's easy. Yeah, I just want some more account-wide features, like, I don't know, account-wide renown? Speaking my language, Fafnir. Speaking my language. Account-wide renown / reputation, please. That would be great. I don't even care if they made it so the grind is longer and harder. If it meant I only had to do it once and never again, I would be happy as a clam. Renown and rep would be a wonderful account-wide. Agreed. I purposely don't farm rep on alts just because of that reason. I refuse to. Because it ruins it for me. I don't like having to redo that. It's not enjoyable, you know? So unfortunately I get to miss out on some MOG and recipes until they finally relent and make it account-wide. Because you can buy some things with renown at least. Specifically from Dragonflight. But you can't buy the recipes. You can only get some of the MOG. Can't get all of it. But that doesn't include all the old rep either. Which is a bummer. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Avoid the explodey field. There we go. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Beautiful. Alright, grab these two. And that one. Oops. There we go. does Oldrak. Yeah, any character on this account having X rep to get this on any other character is nice, but it needs to be that way for everything. Agreed. Well, and the annoying thing too about that is I feel like that's so much more stinking complex. Because sometimes it's that item, and then maybe it's that item, but it's not this one, but it's also that one, but it's definitely not that one. And you're like, it gets confusing when it's a half-ass system is how I look at it. When if you have exactly what we have right now, which like this character has a max rep, so then some of these items are buyable across other characters, but not all of them. And it gets confusing, because then you're like, well, okay, well, which one can actually buy the thing? I don't know, you know? And just trying to explain it to people is confusing. I get confused. It's really lame. Let's see, making the sum of the items and purchasables themselves account-wide instead of the renown or the rep itself, which is really annoying. I just farm rep on my mains, DK, Hunter, and Priest, and I would love a coin that is account-wide that gives you 1k for alts. Yeah, I only farm renown on my main. My paladin. Renown, rep, all that stuff. I refuse to do it on alts. Unless it's something very, very niche and specific, like in BFA, there's Paragon stuff that's 2 different reps. Like, there's toys from, like, Talanji's Expedition and such that you physically can't get as Alliance. So, in that case, I have to farm it. But besides that, besides faction-specific reputations, I don't do any farming. If you're max with your main, yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, it's definitely more complex, but it feels like Blizz at this point is doing everything they can to avoid a kill-wide rep. Right? And I'm like, why? It seems so strange. They have a duality going on. They want to be like super alt-friendly and like open and that type of stuff, and yet they have these weird little restrictions on things. And that's one of them. Or they seem very adverse to other things, like a account-wide rep. I don't know, this is weird. Here we go. Who knows, maybe one day they'll cave. There we go. Alright, alright. Almost done with Northrend. And then we got Outland. I'm skipping VoD and Mop and Dragon Isles. But we'll also do, let's see, we're Alliance, so we'll do Zandalar as well, because there's 3 Desecrates over there. Did I grab that? Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Just 2 more, and then we can poof out. We'll head over to Outland. Boop be doop beep boop beep ba doop ba doo 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 doo. That's okay. At least I can multi-box a little bit. It's not even really true multi-boxing, to be honest, but you know, alas. Beautiful. And we need the other one. No, Jack, get on your mount. You ding dong. There we go. Here we go. Last fire, and the Northrend is done. Perfect. Okay, so let's... I guess we could technically go get the one in Suramar. We could do those real quick. There's a desecrate thingy over there. We'll do that one. Fly down to Suramar, get that one real quick. Might as well, since we use our dollar on Hearth. Fly down to Meridol. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. Get everybody over there. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. Whoa, stretch. Since we're all suckers for transmog, what do you think are the next races for Heritage Armor? I would love to see Draenei and Undead. I want all of them. I don't know who they're going to do next, though, because I know they said they would do it when lore makes sense type thing. And honestly, it's hard to say, because all the dragon stuff and the primalist stuff going on doesn't really, like, specifically affect any of our races. So I'm not sure. Not quite sure. Pandaren Necromancers when? Necromancer class at all when? Well, there's some Green Dragon stuff coming up. Would likely involve Night Elves. True, that is very true. We could see it then. That is very true. Maybe they're waiting for when we inevitably get a new world tree for the Night Elves. That's a good point. Maybe Night Elves are the only one affected with the seed. True, true, yep. Good thinking, good thinking. Pandaren Warlocks next week. Yes, we get Pandaren Warlocks, which I'm pretty pleased about. Warlocks next week will be unlocked for all races, except Drakthir, of course, because apparently they don't count. They're not a real race. They're not included. Rip Drakthir. I mean, when lore makes sense, with the next patch making Warlocks for Draenei possible, so they could do a quest line. Yeah, that's just what they said. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to me whenever they feel like. Like, it makes sense anytime. It doesn't have to be, like, specifically story related, you know? Oh well. Okay. Do I want to bother with the rest of the ones here? I might as well. Legion doesn't have too many poofy poofs. Or I could just go to the Azuna one and then just go back to Storm one from there. We'll do that. We'll do that. Draenei Warlocks I'm definitely looking forward to. I really hope they add a red skin option so that we could play as Minari at some point. Thinking about the new world tree, that would be a great opportunity for Night Elf Heritage Armor. Absolutely. The human and orc ones didn't really have a tie into the story. Yeah, they really didn't. That's why I always thought that their statement, their stance on that was always kind of funny, because they're like, oh, we'll only do it when lore makes sense. And I'm like, I mean, first of all, it always makes sense to do it whenever, because it's just how the world works. And second of all, there's so many things that you've done that haven't made lore sense, so why does it matter? I don't know. That's what I'm wanting. Other classes for Drakthir. I suck at playing Evoker, but I love the race. Likely not till 11.0 or later, though. Yeah, I know, but one can hope. Where's my... Why am I phased? There we go. Yeah, agreed. Right there with you. Get that. And that. Moving on. Alright, I have to click on it. Oh yeah! There we go. Oh, they seem more willing to just drop random side stories. They really do, which I'm glad. Personally, I think it's better and healthier for the game if they don't wait, you know? That's really kind of annoying. You saw me? I'm not surprised, Canary. That's pretty funny. Maybe a red skin Draenei unlock questline similar Dark Ranger skin unlock for the elves. That would be pretty cool. I would love to see that. Get in there. Okay, we need to go to Outland. So let's get over to Shetrath. In we go. Oh, they didn't add Fel Orcs or Eridar are really debatable. We were able to play as literal undead though, so still possible. Anything's possible, honestly. I mean, look. Pandaren exists. No, but seriously. They can do whatever they want. I mean, anything's possible. I don't think anyone said we'd have playable half-people dragons. But yet, here we are. So, you know. They're gonna do what they do. I often suspect we do it when lore makes sense is just a cop-out answer to questions they weren't prepared for in interviews. Yeah, I feel the same. Not even red skin. I would just be fine with some green eyes or other colors than blue for my Draenei. Yeah, I feel that. Still really want Night Elf Visage for Drakthir. Yeah, I could see that. I know a lot of people want regular, like, people visages for their Drakthir. I'm not surprised that they don't, just because they're not technically dragons. They're dragon descended, but they're... I don't know. It made sense to me that they didn't, but I can totally see why people would want it, because, you know, I treat mine as regular dragons, too. All of mine RP-wise are actual dragons, not Drakthir. So, you know, I get it. Here we go. Upwards. Other Draenei eye colors would be wonderful. All they have is blue, gold for Elf, while every other race, if I remember right, has eye colors. I think every other race has eye colors. Yeah, because they just added some to Nightborn too, who was one of the other ones that didn't. Night Elf only has like 3, but they do have technically options, quote unquote. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go get that one. Well, there will be other questions when they're not ready for. What would you say when asked a question you were unprepared to answer? Well, what I would say is the truth. I'm not prepared to answer that right now. I'll get back to you. That'd probably be the more honest answer instead of making something up. You could very easily have a storyline where an offshoot of a group of Eridar want to be redeemed. Agreed. And even then they don't have to be redeemed. Let me play bad guys for once, jeez. Yeah, but goblins, man. They made goblins playable. Exactly. I'd just say I don't know. Yeah, there's that too. Exactly. I mean, Pandaren helped build Orgrimmar. He did indeed. That was Chen, wasn't it? I believe that was Chen. Because Chen Stormstout's been around all the way since Warcraft 3, 2? He was in one of the RTSs, I can't remember which. Really wish they did a different direction for the Pandaren expansion. But, you know, whatever. Alright. I think the next classes for Drakthir is what we have on the Isles, Warrior, Mage, Hunter, and so on. Maybe. Who knows? Because with the exception, they're slowly encroaching everything available. But Drakthir, quote unquote, still getting figured out, I guess. Which is fine from like a lore standpoint. But making people wait a whole 2 years before they can play other classes on a new race, probably not a good idea in an MMO context, if you get my point. Because only people who are really invested are then going to understand, you know? Casual average Joe is not gonna want to wait around. Not descendants, they're okay, I don't remember how this word is written. They're lab-born, but they have energy of all flights. Yes, I know, that's what I mean. That makes them a descendant, artificially speaking. They're artificially created in a lab by Neltharion. I know what they are. So they're a type of descendant. A genetic descendant, even if fake. I remember Chen being in 3. Yeah, it was probably 3. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. Warcraft 3 cameo and Blood Elf campaign, full appearance in Rexar campaign, which also means was alpha for WoW. I find it very cool now when I replayed it and refunded. Refunded? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but which is why I was confused when everyone complained about pandas don't belong to Warcraft when they were there before the Draenei in Warcraft 3 and then had a barrel of brew somewhere in Baron's pre-cata. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just because the tone of MOP was not Warcraft style. They really went off the walls with Warcraft 3 refunded, I mean, about the rework. Oh, got you. Okay, reforged. Got you. Okay, I didn't know what you're talking about. I was like, huh? Got you. I liked it, but, you know, whatever. But no, yeah. Yeah, it's not the Pandaren themselves or their existence that I have a problem with. It's just the tone of the story and how it was portrayed and everything that went down story-wise in Miss Pandaria that I dislike. I would have liked if it was more focused like on the Mogu, and like maybe we came in not as a political war, because that's what it was. It was a faction war. We crash landed, decided to do a land grab, and the Pandaren just got caught up in the middle of it. Like, I would have preferred a more exploration aspect, or like, oh, the mists have been revealed. What is this island that we don't know about? And then we go over there and find the Pandaren are in this huge war against the Mantid, the Mogu, and the Zandalari, and we're like, holy crap, we need to help you people. Like, that feels so much more interesting to me, you know? Not the direction that we did have, but you know, that's me. Most people don't like my opinions on story, so. I mean, they're elite warriors of the earth aspect. They use pole arms. They should be able to be warriors easily. Agreed. Well, and if you look at like how they word things in the Drakthir starting zone, well, it's only the Evoker starting zone, quote unquote, they do talk about the Evoker like they're a special class, i.e. there are other classes. So, there are already other classes, which is why I was a little surprised they didn't at least have a few base ones like Warrior, Hunter, maybe Rogue. Very basic stuff that they should have already had, but I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, the tone change I get, but the race made sense. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. I have no qualms with the Pandaren themselves. I have many. And those another, like, third type of Tauren. Yeah, the Yungal in, Pandaria. Oops, not yet. I need to click on YouTube. And the, whatever you call them, the Tonka? Tanuka? Taka? Up in, oh, get on your mount. Northrend. I would love to see, like, segueing with allied races here. I would love to see those grafted in as customization options for Tauren. That'd be great. Oh, I think it was probably just to same development time by not having make the animations for other classes. Probably, yeah. In MOP, we were basically filthy colonists. We really were, and that's why I really didn't care for it, because, like, if you've ever done the Jade Forest questline, it feels so scummy. It doesn't matter what faction you are. I'm just like, I am not liking this. I don't support this slavery and abuse and, like, Even of children? Like, read the quests. I'm serious. You'll be shocked. So, I don't know. I just didn't care for it. Here we go. Nice. There we go. Oh, nope. Get him out. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, Alan music is so... Like, there are not many tracks that make you feel nostalgic already the first time you listen to them. It's definitely good. It's not some of my favorite tracks personally, but I know a lot of folks feel pretty nostalgic for those that started back in the day. You know? Some of my favorite tracks are actually from... Honestly, Warlord soundtracks ripped. It was great. Let's see, what would be another one? Kata was fine. Wrath. I really do like the Wrath ones. I don't know. I feel the colonization is the MO of both Ally and Horde. It really is, unfortunately. It really is. But, you know, that's the way of things sometimes, I guess. I did Jade Forest once when it first came out and have kept it on every single ult since then. I feel that. I really like Kunlai and Crosseron, but, you know. They focus more on other stuff, which is kind of nice. I don't think I did any MIDSUMMER stuff this year. I'm still missing the toys, but I'm too lazy to do this stuff. Well, today's the last official full day if you wanted to do it, so it ends early tomorrow morning, unfortunately. Is that an NPC following you or a player? These are my characters. I'm multi-boxing at the moment, technically. Running at a time, so I decided to grab two of my other accounts and have them follow me around. So, those are me. One thing I loved about MOP was the music. Yeah, the MOP music was okay. It's not quite my flavor, but, I mean, you know, for those whose aesthetic it is, it definitely slaps. Oh yeah, still a sucker for Frostfire Ridge soundtrack. Absolutely. I think some of the WoD stuff, honestly, that stuff got me pumped. That was good music. I mean, all WoW music is good music. They just have a lot of variety. Which is really nice, frankly. Oh. Yeah, we'll go up to Blade's Edge and then down. There we go. Multi-boxer banned her, JK. Well, luckily multi-boxing in itself is not illegal. Only if you use third-party software or any sort of way to mirror your keys. Even if it's with macro scripts. Which I am not doing, they're just on follow. Mount menu track is such a lullaby, I love it. True that. Talador music was a banger. It was. I really liked a lot of the Iron Horde stuff. And like Blackrock Foundry and that type of... I love when bad guys have like epic industrial stuff. It just feels so good. I like when bad guys feel like they're doing shit. They're productive, they're actually making some shit, they actually feel like a threat because they have their act together, you know? If it's just some bozos running around throwing things at you, they feel less interesting. And so, Blackrock Foundry and the Blackrock and all that stuff up in Gorgrand had some kick-ass music to really reflect that, which was pretty cool. Come here, you. Really wish they would incorporate all the Iron Horde tech, literally who was made pretty much by the goblins, into the Horde. I don't know why they don't. Horde needs an upgrade with some tech. Good grief. Alliance is over here in frickin' spaceships. And Horde's over there like, Zug, throwing spear. I'm like, dude, come on. I know you guys have the brains, please. Alright. There we go. Okay, up we go. Oh, right. Ah! Oops. Oh, banana! We're getting raided. Thank you, Mata Fleur, for the raid with a party of one. Welcome. Glad to have you all here. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you all enjoy your stay. Welcome to some midsummer fire farming. Not exactly the most thrilling content, but hey, you know? Exploring and dealing with epic dangers was a theme for Gorgrand, and yeah, it was very refreshing and epic. It really was. I really enjoyed that. Sorry everyone dropped before I raided. No worries, no worries. It's all good. All good. Glad to have you here either way. No worries. The size of the raid does not matter, but the fact that you raided me at all is what matters. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, if they want to just take the Zenidar and nuke Orgrimmar. Yeah, if they really wanted to, yes, they could. That's what I'm saying. They literally have nuclear warfare and spaceships and super high-tech stuff running around on the Alliance. Why doesn't the Horde take what the Iron Horde had? Some of which are grafted into them now. They have the Maghar from AU Draenor. And use that. Fire up the Blackrock Foundry, but remake it on, you know, somewhere near Agrimar. Imagine that. That would be amazing. Ah, I would be such a stronger Horde supporter if that were the case. Oh well. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Thank you so much for the follow, Kitchen Table Warrior. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. Because goblins make them go boom. True. But that's kind of the thing, though, is like... that can be helpful, you know? It was goblin tech, so if equality. That's funny. There we go. Still, though, I don't know. I just love the Iron Horde tech that they had, because it was originally Goblin, and then they took it and made it all badass. Because they had Black Fuse. I mean, he was all the way back in MOP, but that translated over the stuff he invented, which was pretty cool. Oh well, you know, what do you do? That's my wish for the Horde. They step up their tech a little bit. Nope. Lost my trailer. That's okay. We'll catch up. Almost done with Outland. Which is pretty great. Because then we'll probably pop over to Zandalar and then call it good. Because speaking of VoD and Pandaria, I've been skipping those. Just because they have only one Desecrate Fire. So it doesn't really add up to a whole lot. And there's a lot of phasing issues between alts, which is really annoying to deal with. Horde has furries. I mean, technically Alliance has furries too. They've got Worgen. So, and pandas. Pandas can be both. And scalies, if you want to consider Drac there. So, it's on both sides. Or just has slightly more, since the beast races tend to flock more to the Horde sides, I've noticed. There we go. Excellente. Loktargar to you as well, Ernie. Okay. There we go. Want everybody up. We got one more fire to do. Perfectamundo. And then Outland is done. We'll head over to Zandalar, grab those. There we go. Nice. 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 Alright, let's pot out. Scalies are more rare. Worgen are not as popular as Volpera. Trust me, bro, I have all the stats you wouldn't ever want to gather. Gotcha. Well, you should definitely check out Moonguard then. They're everywhere. Oops, speaking. Other side. Okay. Let's get over to the Mage Tower. Excellent. And let's get us over to Zandalar. Up here comes the lag. Stormwind's been a little laggy lately. Not as bad as it was yesterday, though. It was pretty bad yesterday. Oops, wrong one. Come here, you. Up the stairs. You know how hard it is to get characters to follow you up these stairs. Thanks, no thanks. Having trouble to preserve my sanity as it is. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Over to BFA. How many flowers do you gather in this fire route? Well, I've only got 710, but if you do all of them, you get a little over 1,000. I haven't been spending my flowers, though. I have nothing. I have no use for them. I've only been doing it for the XP. Because all my heirlooms are upgraded, and I have all the toys and Mog. So, what do you do? Alright, let's see. Let's get you over to Zoldazar. Can you do Zoldazar? No, I gotta unlock that with you. Come here, you. You're very welcome, Apariah. Borealis music? Yes, agreed. Love the Borealis music. The BF, that's the other one. Yep. I think WoD and BFA had, for me, my favorite music. Legion had pretty dang good music too, though. WoD, Legion, BFA, the music slapped. Zoldazar. I gotta wait for Wormbane to stop talking on my other character, so we'll sit here a second. Ooh-ah. Come on, Wormbane. Let's go. Got things to do. There we go. Although she is gonna be in a different spot. So I'll have her meet us at the fire. There we go. Okay. Onwards to finish this. Whoop. Here we are. Still following me back there? Yeah, he is. Goodness. Perfect. Getting close here. Whoop. Here we go. Ding. Give me that Desecrate XP. Yes, please. Okay, just gotta wait for my other ult to catch up. Come on. Oh, let's go. Kraken, how are you? Hello, Mikhail. I'm doing good. It is way too hot. I'm dying and melting, but otherwise I'm fine. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. There we go. Okay, now we're all caught up again. Now we can go up to the one in Nazmia. Perfectamundo. Excellent. It's way too hot today. Way too hot today. Oh. Let's see here. Okay. Get the fire. We're gonna avoid the pterodactyls this time because they tried to absolutely obliterate my ults. Gosh darn it. Little phasey phazies. There we go. Those dang pterodactyls, they have a ridiculous range. They'll chase you forever. It's so annoying. Okay. That one. And this one. And that one. Beautiful. Okay. Now we'll go grab the Voldoon one. Excellent. Yep, it's definitely too hot. I'm getting a little melty. I wanted to stream longer today, but I'm dying. I'm dying. I think this will be our last fire here. I'm getting a little woozy. Alright. Get this fire. Last fire. Beautiful. Here it is. Ding! That lovely sound. Excellent. Alright, well, these three are good. I've done the midsummer on them. I'll probably do a couple more, but I'm going to probably do that off stream because I am dying. I'm melting. It's hot. Way too hot. Even with my fans and wet rags and iced water and this is too much. So we're gonna call that good there. Thank you so much everyone for being here. If it's not stupidly hot again tomorrow, I mean I should be here, but you know. So here is my schedule, my normal schedule. If you'd like to see it, catch me when I'm live. Same time every Monday through Friday. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.